I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, guys. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, you can go to the KIX website, and there's a button there they can hit that'll tell you how to upload your audio. Instead of playing the secret sound today at 7:20, we're going to be giving you a special Black Friday secret sound hint in just 17 minutes. It's KIX 102.5. Morning, everybody. Everybody, I mean, probably just what? Yeah. I'm not on TikTok yet. There we go. How was everybody's Thanksgiving? Morning, Melissa. You have a good Thanksgiving? Morning, Megan. Anybody have to do any traveling for Thanksgiving? I did. We didn't get back in until late last night, but wasn't too bad. I mean, it's our normal annual trip that we take to our families. Ate way, way, way too much. Filtering some of my spam email today. So every so often, I like to go through and filter all of them to automatically delete so I don't even have to see them. I don't even know who this is from. Vault Rewards. What is Vault Rewards? I have no idea. Yeah, so today's kind of a gimme day. I don't know how long we'll be on for, but I thought we'll at least do a video. Oh, Melissa had to work yesterday. White chicken chili sounds good. I bet you I know somebody who is slacking, sleeping in, being lazy today. Jim Fox, I bet you money, is just still in bed. We're going to wake her up in a little while. We have to. Got to give her an assignment for Jen's movie rehab. And I've got a really good one for Thanksgiving, so. Got to get the secret sound music ready, even though we're not doing the secret sound today. Remember, we're doing a hint, a Black Friday secret sound hint. We're going to give it to you one time over the air. That will be it. Never be spoken of again until Monday. Monday, we will speak of it again when someone wins the cash. Someone's going to win on Monday. You know that. Morning, Michelle. Morning, Terry. Did anybody? I will make sure you can hear it. I guarantee you'll be able to hear it firsthand without the distraction of all the music and everything, even on the video. So, did anybody go Black Friday shopping this morning? I mean, not just online, but to any of the stores. As we went over our list of all the stores that were opening early, And some of them did open really, really, really early this morning. In fact, JCPenney opened at 5 a.m. Kohl's opened at 5 a.m. Best Buy opened at 5 a.m. All the others opened at 6. Menards, Walmart, Target, and everybody else opened at 6. But I understand there were some people standing in lines at some of the stores trying to get in to get those early deals. I guess some habits die hard. Jimmy just got home from Walmart. How was it at Walmart, Jimmy? Of course you were at Walmart. How were the crowds? I mean, were there crowds? Or was it just like a normal, any old day at Walmart? Or was it pretty frantic? No Christmas shopping until next payday. Melissa's not participating in it. Well, hopefully, Jimmy will give us a little bit of an update on this. Well, I did my Thanksgiving photo. I forgot to do Twisted Takes Tuesday this week, I just realized. Seeing that made me think of. And me and Gina and Bella did our picture. It's a tradition after we eat lunch. My wife makes everybody go outside and take pictures. It's fun. Hold on. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 710. It's going to be sunny today. Highs are going to be into the mid-40s, but it is 22 right now if you're out doing Black Friday shopping. If you are, then we've got a Black Friday treat for you. Instead of doing the secret sound today, we're taking the day off for Black Friday, Thanksgiving, that whole thing. But instead, this morning at 7:20, we are going to give you the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound hint. And this hint is going to be so obvious that it's going to totally set you up to win the secret sound on Monday win your first chance of the week to guess and win at 7:20. So we're going to give you the hint. We're going to give it over the air, and we're going to give it just one time. Be ready 10 minutes from now for the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound hint from KIX 102.5. Andy, here's another. Such a nice, healthy glow on that camera, isn't there? Megan's doing her turkey next week. I got to see Amber. She is going in, my oldest daughter. She's going in Tuesday morning at 5:30 for her cesarean. And the baby that they're calling Grayson, I've decided to change his name. I think that's the reason. I think just one word. Well, maybe I'm making them too difficult for the parents. McGurpelson, I think, would be a great name for him. If we're not going to do Kool-Aid Kahunjan, Cedric Kool-Aid Kahunjan, then I think McGurpelson would be a great name. You know, almost like a title, like general or world ruler or anything like that. McGurpelson would be a good name. Yes, Kool-Aid Kahunjan was what I originally had lined out. And I told her, I said, I may give you a call tomorrow morning while you're in there. Because she gets to have her phone with her in the operating room. Isn't that weird? And I said, I may give you a call just to, give you updates on the naming process while you're there. Yeah, and that worries me a little bit, Jimmy. The fact that you like the name. So I'm thinking maybe I know it seems impossible. But possibly I may have gotten this one wrong. Or at least, not as in the pocket as I normally do. McGurpelson's a good name. And it sounds a lot like Turkelson. So I'm thinking the two of them, Rowan and him could bond. Murph. Oh, I have to do some imaging today for kicks, and I think that I'm pretty much done. All my weekend responsibilities are done. I think I get to go home a little early today. So this will be, I know somebody's going to win the secret sound after we give the hint. So Monday morning or sometime Monday, someone's going to win it. We know that because the hint's going to be pretty obvious. You hear it, then you're going to know what the answer is. I almost guarantee that. And that means that the morning kick secret sound will be starting on Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. Maybe. We thought about holding off until the following Monday and just teasing it. I actually, Chris came up with that idea. He said, why don't you give it like a little rest in between and then start it the following Monday on morning kicks? And I'm like, I have no opposition to that. Might actually clarify a little bit that this secret sound is over. We're now doing something a little different, but it is ongoing. It would definitely be much easier on me. It would give me time to put everything in place, get everything ready, and I'd be able to set everything up because I'm going to be gone Wednesday through Friday. I've got our big Christmas production is next week, but that would let me get things ready promo wise, contest wise. We need a new secret sound. I think I have that one ready. Yes, I do. Well, Jimmy, maybe. I mean, 515 is not our biggest amount, but it is not an amount to bat your eyes at. And the thing about this next one is we're going to be increasing at the same amount, $25 with each incorrect guess. So it will climb a little bit slower because we're not getting the other 2 times during the day, but it will climb. Mm-hmm. You want to play some bets on that, Megan? How many are going to call after or during while I give the hint? They're going to be like, what's going on? Why are we doing it? A lot of people won't realize what's happening. Oh, I also thought I might do a. I think I'm going to do. I did a song. Do I have enough time out of the secret sound? I better put another one in. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number one for country, got a special Black Friday secret sound hint that we're going to give you right after Old Dominion on KIX 102.5. Okay. Yeah, I did a Black Friday song. So brace yourself because it is sheer geniusness. And I've not got to hear it. And I thought about doing that at the 50, but I think instead we're going to do this Black Friday for you thing. Hold on. Yeah, I kind of like that. It's kind of appropriate. It's like, who are you doing Black Friday for? I mean, you got to get out there and buy all those gifts for all your family and everything, right? No. That's not who Black Friday is for. Who's Black Friday for? We'll do that at the 50 because we're going to be talking about the craziest thing that you've ever seen, craziest behavior on Black Friday, whether it was this year or some other year. Chances are it wasn't this year, I don't think. If anything has happened, the changes that have been made to Black Friday do seem to have calmed things down a lot. I remember we used to have to go up to North Park Mall and do live broadcasts from all the different stores inside the mall on Black Friday morning. We'd have to be down there at like 4:30 setting up. So stupid. Used to hate that. We used to have to do live broadcasts on Black Friday morning during the show, and then we'd inevitably have a ton of Black Friday weekend live broadcasts on Saturday. Just totally wrecked the whole weekend. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 719. Jen's being the slacker again today, but she's supposed to be back with us on Monday. You know what? We've got to give her Jen's movie rehab assignment for the weekend. I mean, we would be doing her a great disservice if we allowed her to sleep in and didn't call and wake her up and make sure she had her movie assignment, right? So we're going to be doing that in the next 30 minutes. But right now, normally, of course, we'd be playing the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound, but it's taking the day off for Black Friday and Thanksgiving and all of that. So instead today, what we're going to give you is a hint. And you're only going to get it this one time. We're going to say it once. So listen closely because this hint will pretty much obviously give you the secret sound answer. Are you ready? Here is the secret sound hint. Rolling off the fuzz. I know a lot of you right now are going, oh, okay, now I know what it is. So that's your secret sound hint. That's the only time we're going to mention it. If you heard it, great. If somebody else says, what did he say? Don't tell them because you know the answer and they don't. And you're going to be able to be caller number 5 Monday morning and guess the secret sound and win the cash from the 4 states number 1 for cash and from Great Plains Federal Credit Union. And if you're Black Friday shopping, let's be honest, you're probably going to need the cash after today, right? Because I'm sure you're going to shop a lot. Whoa, Black Friday, shop a lot. Whoa, Black Friday, shop a lot. Black Friday in line, shop a lot. Shoppers gone wild, shop a lot. People out of their mind, shop a lot. It's mine, all mine, shop a lot. I said, oh, Black Friday, shop a lot. Whoa, Black Friday, shop a lot. Whoa, Black Friday, shop a lot. Whoa, Black Friday, shop a lot. For a low, low price, shop a lot. Gonna get another fight, shop a lot. Smash in your teeth, shop a lot. For a new flat screen, shop a lot. Whoa, Black Friday, shop a lot. Whoa, Black Friday, shop a lot.
It's Morning KIX with...
There, that was done really early this morning. Floyd has, let me examine this for a moment, Floyd, before I turn my nose up at it. Floyd says, here's a new green bean casserole recipe for you, okay? In place of green beans, hear this out, just put in plain M&Ms. In place of the mushroom soup, do peanut M&Ms. And in place of fried onions, peanut butter M&Ms. Place in a casserole pan and place on the table. Floyd, I think you may have solved what has been a years-long dilemma for me. I love that green bean casserole that he makes. Wow. You're a genius, Floyd. You are a genius. I did not kind of mumble the last word. I did not. I said it clearly. I made sure the music was off. Now, if you weren't listening, I cannot be held responsible for that, all right? I can only hold your hand for so long because you have sweaty hands. Remember when your daddy used to say, "You just don't listen, do you?" This is what he was talking about. This is what he was talking about. Mumble the last word. I did not, Thomas. Did anybody hear what I said? Somebody knows what the answer is now. I thought about playing the secret sound at the same time we gave the hint. And I thought, no, that is going to really. Sure you did, Jimmy. And maybe I did. You need some thumb surgery on him. I'm curious if anybody now knows what it is. Because no one has even been in the ballpark with their guesses. None of those, Megan. No, I will tell you guys, if you really didn't hear it, I said rolling off the fuzz. It did, didn't it, Thomas? Disgusting, nasty green bean casserole. Unless it's Floyd's green bean casserole. Floyd makes the best green bean casserole. Floyd's green bean casserole is the only green bean casserole I will tolerate. I can't believe no one has heard this yet. Because it's a sound that most of us have, are very familiar with. And it is pretty unique. Yes. And for the rest of you, including Dorinda, might I recommend Q-tips? Yes, he didn't, did he? Mom had a mouth of green beans. So there is a word of the year. The word of the year has been released. They do this every year from the Macquarie Dictionary, which is the National Dictionary of Australia for some reason. They're the ones that get to pick this, and then it's usually picked up by the Oxford Dictionary. But they have picked out the word of the year, and I cannot say it on here because I'm not cool like those podcasters. Okay, and it is a word that sounds very close to enshiftification. Just take out the first F. Follow me? Enshiftification. And it's one of the greatest words that I think has ever been created. Normally, I think these things are bougie and hipstery and stupid. But this word is so great. And it's such, in one word, it encompasses so many of our frustrations. So enshiftification is defined as, and follow me on this, it's defined as the gradual deterioration of a service or a product brought about by a reduction in the quality of the service provided, especially of something online or some computer thing. And as a consequence of profit seeking. In other words, they're trying to make more money for their company, and you're the one that suffers because of it. But in other words, Google, Facebook, Spotify, Amazon, Twitter, YouTube, cell phones, Windows 11, streaming, television, the new edition of the video game you like, going to the movies, airplanes, virtually everything like that gets changed in the name of improvement. We're making things better. But the change is always worse than what you liked about it in the first place. That's enshiftification. Only without the first F. So some of the examples, once a week, your computer updates. And all that does is slow it down and bring you more pop-up ads, right? Or have pop-up ads improved over the past 5 years? No, they've gotten worse. Has your computer gotten any faster over the past 5 years? No, it's gotten much, much worse, right? They all do. Here, your streaming service. How about this? It throws up a suggestion for that same show every time you open the screen until the time you want to watch it. Then That show has disappeared, and you can find it nowhere. You have to go type in the search for it, right? Buying something. Let's do buying something. Used to be you'd go to checkout, you'd pay cash or credit, you would leave. Now you check out, you have to tell the checker your phone number for the rewards program. You get asked if you want to open a credit account. You get pestered by the credit screen to donate money to a charity. And then you have to bag your own stuff in your own bag, which you have to remember to bring with you. Or going to the movies. Let's do that. Yeah. Used to be you'd buy a ticket, pick up some popcorn, go find a seat. That was it. 3-step process, and you're enjoying the movie. Now, you have to pick and pay for your seat before you get to the theater. You get 30 minutes of trailers and commercials. The volume of the movie is cranked to 11 to cover up for all the talking by the audience. The concessions are going to cost you a small home loan. This is known as shiftification. And to me, it is one of the greatest words ever made because it describes so well in 6 syllables, I had to count them, what is so many people's frustration. It's 4? What's 4? 2 and 2? What? Okay, so that is the word of the year. I plan to try to use it in a sentence as much as possible. You just have to be very careful with it. And that is pretty much everything. I mean, the news is pretty much picked over by now. Now, this is kind of interesting. There's a survey that says Americans are expected to throw out 316 million pounds of food today. 316 million pounds of leftovers after Thanksgiving. A lot of food to toss in the garbage. And your dog would like you to know that he has a plan to help keep it all out of the landfill. 316 million pounds. You think there would be a better way to deal with this that would help people? In shiftification, only you take out the first F, Megan. She thinks she knows what the secret sound is, but doesn't play. That is a good half of the challenge, is getting through, of course. Oh, I don't have Jen's movie rehab ready. We got to call her. Oh, my gosh. Luckily, it's not time yet. Does anybody have big plans for the weekend? I've got to go shopping for a lookbook for how to dress for the production. So, you guys want to see what they want us to wear? Apparently, they sent stuff. I didn't see this the other day, but supposedly they sent stuff to all of us. Yes, here it is. So you can see what the outfits they want us to wear. They're all so me. Hold on. Let you guys pick. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Going to find out what Jen's going to have to watch over the weekend for Jen's movie rehab after Jordan Davis on KIX 102.5. Okay. These are the outfits. Yeah, whatever, right? Okay, here's number 2. I didn't know we were doing Miami Vice. Here is number 3. Not that the guy's missing legs. Those are white pants. Here is number 4. Number 5. It's a little bit dressier than normal. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. And number 9. And number 10. Okay, which one? Which one? White pants are out. 3. Don't you have that color sweater of number 3? No, I do not. I do not have a maroon sweater. That's pretty weird that y'all know what color clothing I have. Yeah, well, it's part of the Christmas production, Dorinda. Megan says 8 is more you. 8 is the one that I had picked. She is absolutely right. So the one she's talking about is this. So I'm thinking, now that guy's wearing plaid pants, though. I mean, the pants that he's wearing are not jeans. Mine will be. I think I'm going to wear some like stonewashed black jeans. I've just got to find a maroon sweater. I don't have one. So I got to go do some shopping. Jimmy says 8. Thomas says 4. Let me look at 4. 1, 2, 3. The gray sweater. That's an awful lot of white, though. And the guy's wearing a tank top under that. And I got to play guitar. So, you got to think that, a dangly sweater and everything's not necessarily conducive to that. I think 8 is going to be it, too. I do, too. I agree. I just wanted to see what you guys thought. All right, let's call Jen. Slacker. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 7:35. Jen has had the entire week off. Can you believe her? Slacker. Oh, my gosh. By the way, I'm going to be gone next week some, but it's necessary. You understand that, right? Hey, in the next hour, we're going to be talking about the craziest thing that you've ever witnessed during a Black Friday sale. Doesn't have to have been this year. It's just something out of the past, maybe even that you've witnessed, some crazy behavior. You can tell us about it at 623-1025 or on Facebook. But once again, even though she's not here, it's time for... And this is where we assign the compatriot from across the counter a movie to watch over the weekend, because before she came to KIX, she had seen few, if any, movies. Some religious cult thing or something, I think. Anyway, we decided, all the movie references that we make in normal conversation, she would just sit there with spittle on her chin. And to fix that, we decided to rehabilitate her by giving her a different movie to watch each weekend. And even though she has the week off, she doesn't get to take Jen's movie rehab off. Oh, no. So we're going to call her and wake her up and give her her assignment for the weekend. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, it's ringing. Mm-hmm. She better answer.
Hello?
Hey, wake up. It's time for your Jen's movie rehab, you slacker. You probably have slept all week, haven't you?
Yeah, pretty close.
That's what I figured as much. Well, this weekend, you're going to want to stay awake for this one because your assignment is Grumpy Old Men.
Grumpy Old Men?
It's a 1993 American romantic comedy film directed by Donald Petrie, written by Mark Steven Johnson, starring Jack Lemmon, Walter Matthau, and Margaret Burgess Meredith, who is hilarious in this. You're going to love this movie. It's the story about these two grouchy old neighbors who have been at each other's throats for years, and their rivalry intensifies when Ariel, played by Anne Margaret, comes along and provides a love interest for both of them. And when Max finds out that John is experiencing family troubles and financial ruin, he steps in to help, and it's rated PG-13. some language in this you probably don't want the kids to hear. But be sure and watch the outtakes at the end of the movie if they show those, because they're as funny as the movie themselves. But it is available. You can pay out the nose for it on most streaming platforms, or you can watch it for free on Pluto.
Oh, so it's like an old person romantic comedy love story.
Yeah, and it's kind of Thanksgiving based, because I do believe they have Thanksgiving a couple of times in this. So
Okay, well, perfect.
I don't know if anybody else is as doubtful about this as I am, but you sound very unconscious right now.
Yeah, a little bit. I think I'm still sleeping.
All right, well, wake up for the movie, and we'll find out what you think about it on Monday.
Yep, for Goodwill Hunting. Sounds great.
That's in your dreams.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Yeah, she really was asleep. She had totally forgotten about Jen's movie Rhea. I told her, I said, I'm going to call you. You better be expecting it. And she did. Last Monday, she was awake, ready to go and everything. But she was not today. So, ha, 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 ha. I think it did, Megan. We'll find out more details about it. Gives you the Miami Vice idealized. I'm not less necessarily wanting the Miami Vice thing. Yeah, and that will be easy. I think, I've got some white button-up dress shirts I can put under that, like that guy had on. All I got to do is find the red, and it's like a polo sweater or an alligator sweater, one of those. It's just got to be small enough that that's my problem, is when I start doing those layer sweater things, it starts looking really big and bulky. So just got to get one small enough, and I think the undershirt has to be small. Most dress shirts hang down to mid-thigh, which is stupid. I don't know who designed that. But I got to get one that's short enough that it just pokes out a little bit. That's part of the look, I think. Just wearing a red sweatshirt wouldn't do it, or a sweater wouldn't do it. And I think I'll wear black shoes instead. He's wearing white tennis shoes. I think I'll wear black shoes. They do look like dark wash denim jeans, but when you can see, and it's a screenshot that they're sending us, but when you can see the actual picture, it's actually a very, very light plaid, gray plaid. I'm like, nope, not doing that. I think they are going to do costumes for all of the other parts, so I'm not going to have to worry about buying for that. And the black jeans will help facilitate that. Maybe all I'll have to do is change shirts and jackets, and I think I have to wear a fedora for one of the songs. So, like a green velvet fedora. They're doing, for the Run Run Rudolph, they're going to do kind of like blues musicians, sunglasses and all that, but elf blues musicians. So, snazzy smoking jackets, fedora, bow tie, and sunglass shades, which won't be bad, won't look bad. I think it'll look kind of cool. So I got to go shopping sometime this weekend, find one of those, because dress rehearsals start Monday night. Is that right? Pretty sure it's every night next week except for Wednesday. That's November. Yep. Plus, Christmas parade season starts next week. So, yeah, I got dress rehearsal Monday night. Tuesday night, I will miss dress rehearsal because we've got the Joplin Christmas parade. I'm going to be in that. And then Wednesday, why am I off on Wednesday? I don't know why I took Wednesday off. Anyway, I'm off. I won't be working here on Wednesday. Actually, that will work out well because I'm going to have to do a whole bunch of other stuff. Thursday, I'm off, but I also have dress rehearsals and dress rehearsal on Friday. weird they're not doing it on Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday are the productions. I start at 3 p.m., then 5 p.m., 7 p.m., and I think 3, 5, and 7, and then Sunday. Oh, there's only 2? I thought they did 3 on Sunday. I've been planning to do 3. There are only 2 on Sunday. And I will be at Ozark this year. But I encourage you guys to go to the one that's going to be here in Joplin because my good friend Ronaldo is going to be playing at it. He's every bit as good as me. The band is every bit as good. The production's every bit as good. There's going to be free stuff given away. It's a lot of fun. They always give a car to someone who's a car or a check or something to some needy family. It's just a awesome way to kick off the Christmas season. And it's absolutely free. Bluey popped the night before the parade, but was fixed to fly. Oh, the balloon. Dora had her own balloon in the Macy's parade. Which one was the one that popped? Was it the Ronald McDonald one that popped? Today we're talking about the craziest thing you've ever witnessed at a Black Friday sale, Dave. He's over on TikTok. And we're going over schedules, trying to get schedules straight. After next week, things begin to slow down finally. I will be gone the following Thursday and Friday, and then I will be gone on the third week, the Tuesday through the day after Christmas. And I'll be back for you guys the week after Christmas between New Year's. And then everything gets back to normal after New Year's. We have the Carthage Christmas Parade Monday night, Joplin Christmas Parade Tuesday night, and Neoshows is going to be this coming Saturday. Not this coming, sorry, a week from this Saturday on the 7th. Oh, what event were we talking about? Dave, we were talking about the James River Christmas that I play in every year. And I won't be at the one in Joplin for the first year ever. I'm going to be at Ozark, Missouri, down at the big arena down there. And then the girls are having a paint party tomorrow night at the Vineyard. Where's the Vineyard at, Dorinda? For everybody that wants to go. Dave, you ought to go paint with them. And we're talking about it's free, it's fun for the whole family, it's a great way to kick off the Christmas season. They give away toys and gifts, and everybody that goes gets something. Usually, I think they did almond bark last year, but I think this year they're doing different chocolate packages. And I think they also have chocolate drizzled popcorn that they give away. And where's the Vineyard located? Morning, Sarah. Sirloin Stockade. Is there still a Sirloin Stockade? Webb City, out past the roundabout off of 43 Highway. That's where the Vineyard is. The sleds they're going to be painting on the 16th, and that's going to be at the Sirloin Stockade, which I didn't know still existed. The railroad, the CPKC Railroad, is having a live Christmas show this Sunday. KIX 102.5, the four states number one for country morning KIX. Here's Cody Johnson and Carrie Underwood on KIX 102.5. The picture this weekend is the Christmas bulb hanging on the Christmas tree branch. That ought to be pretty. The CPKC Railroad having a live Christmas show this Sunday between 1:30 and 2 o'clock at the old train station. You talking about the old depot on North Main? Can you still go up to that? I thought they had that all blocked off. Oh. Megan says 1997 Barney balloon in the Macy's parade got popped by a light pole because of high winds. A lot of the stuff, they have regulations, more people home balloons, but they do have deflations that happen along the route. But on TV, you don't see it because they literally, they have a 7-second edit window, and they literally go through and cut out a lot of those things that happen. They get them off the parade route, within 5 to 10 seconds, and they cut that stuff out. There is a video on YouTube showing how they do that, what it really happened during the parade. Because we're that bored, I guess. All right, so why do we do Black Friday? We're going to figure it out right now. KIX 102.5, the four states number one for country morning KIX with Randy and Jen 751. In the next hour, we're going to be talking about Black Friday. What is the craziest thing that you've ever witnessed at a Black Friday sale? Doesn't have to have been this year. It could be from out of any year that you've ever gone Black Friday shopping. 623-1025, the most incorrigible, crazy behavior you've ever witnessed. You can tell us about it at 623-1025, or you can tell us on Facebook. What Black Friday, we go out and we think we got to get out there and get the deals for all the Christmas gifts that we're buying, right? Wrong! That's not why we do Black Friday. This is why we do Black Friday.
You spend Thanksgiving Day surrounded by your entire loving family. Then you wake up at the crack of dawn the very next day to buy gifts just for them. Yeah, right. Black Friday is all about you. You know you're not getting up at 4 a.m. to buy a 60-inch flat screen for your dopey nephew. That sucker's going in your living room. There's only one reason someone waits 2 hours in line on Black Friday for an iPad.
The I in iPad stands for I am keeping this.
And if you don't think Black Friday is all about you, look no further than all the Black Friday deals on new cars.
Merry Christmas to me!
Black Friday. It's the one day a year to save big on presents for the person you love most. You.
That's who Black Friday is for. I mean, all of this behavior that we're talking about in the next hour is selfish behavior, right? Yeah. Oh, man. We'll have to watch it, Thomas. Megan! You're not supposed to give the hint. Sabotager. She may be lying to you, Sarah. She may be misleading you. I would be very cautious. Well, let you know, Monday we're going to be asking, would you rather have, we're doing our annual survey trying to figure out, would you rather have a Monday or a Friday off? Which one would you rather have off? If I know that a lot of people didn't even get today off. So if you were given the choice of a Monday or a Friday off, especially since more and more businesses are looking at the whole 4-day work week concept. In Europe, it's becoming a very, very regular thing. In Italy and France, they're both already state-mandated 4-day work week. Hi there, Morning Kicks. Oh, same one as this, 623-1025. Did you send a text already? Is this Julie? I saw your text earlier. I did. You texted the word secret? Did you think you were supposed to do that? I gotcha. Yeah, you're that. I think maybe you might have gotten a little confused. You were thinking the secret sound that you were supposed to text in the word secret? 9689. Yeah, I think that's it. What station are you listening to? In what city? Arizona. Yeah, we are in, you just called Joplin, Missouri. So, and it's hard to, when you looked up the phone number for 1025, it gave you Joplin, Missouri's phone number, right? That's what happened. So instead of giving you the number for the station you were listening to in Arizona, it gave you, that's Google for you. That's what, they're the ones that screwed up there. But I will tell you, if you'll go back to that website search that you did, we have a free app where you can listen to us even though you're in Arizona. Yeah, so download the KIX 102.5 app because I guarantee you we're way better than whatever 9689 has. Oh, well, that is great. And we are not going to be playing our secret sound today because it's Black Friday and everybody's taking the day off. But we will start it again on Monday. And we did give a hint out this morning that would help you guess the secret sound. Okay? So good luck to you. Thanks, Julie. Bye. What the heck? From Arizona. Yeah. Oh, there's many other KIX stations. There's even other KIX 102.5s. But when you do a search on Google for KIX 102.5 or anything, we've got our SOE so dialed in that you have trouble getting another station to come up besides ours. Look, even Alex de Los Angeles found us. So, yeah, what's happened is she's listening to one station in Arizona, and she's like, I've got to call them. What's their number? And she even maybe said, hey, Google, there went mine. Call this station. And it went through and found what it thinks is that station, which is us. So no matter where you are in the world, when you go to look up KIX 102.5 or KIX or anything like that, then we're the ones that come up. And if you don't look at it closely to make sure you have the right one, I was looking up a news source the other day for what I thought was a local news agency, and I kept getting stories about Wichita, news stories about Wichita. I was looking up trying to find a news story locally that happened here in this area. Kept getting Wichita. And I was like, why are they covering all this news out of Wichita? Finally, I went up and looked at the headline graphic, the banner at the top, and realized I was on a Wichita news agency station or website. And it's very, very easy to do. And most companies don't brand themselves by their area very well. And KIX does if you know what the 4 states is. We're 4 states, number 1 for country, 4 states, number 1 for cash, 4 states, 4 states, 4 states, 4 states, 4 states, everything 4 states. But there is another 4 states area. There's, in fact, 3 or 4 states areas. One of them is Nevada, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico. They've got the actual 4 corners area there, and they're known as the 4 states. A little more appropriately than we are, because their borders do line up a lot better than ours do. So I've learned when I get a call or some interaction like that seems a little confusing, to first ask them some questions and see where they're calling from, because 9 times out of 10, it's going to be from somewhere, wherever. And I've got to help straighten them out and show them what they were doing wrong with their search. Morning, Christy. Oh, boy, guys, there's just nothing in the news. I guess that's a good thing. You can tell a lot of the news agencies are taking the day off. They're running what's called filler news stories, and there's just not a lot going on. It's nice to have some downtime, especially after the year we've had. There's a new movie to watch out for this weekend. I say watch out for it because you don't want to watch it. It's based on Popeye, the old Popeye character. Popeye the Slayer Man, where they take the classic cartoon character and have turned him into a soulless killer. Gee. Heard of serial killers, but a spinach killer? Yeah, avoid it. I have been to the one where you see 7 states at once. That's at Chattanooga, Ruby Falls. You can see into 7 states from the tower that's at the top there of the, what is the name of the big hill, the mountain? Lookout Mountain. Yeah, Lookout Mountain. Underneath the mountain is a cave system that you can go through, and they have an underground waterfall, the largest underground waterfall, called Ruby Falls there. The problem is they charge for everything. They want like $45 a person to go down and see the cave. Just to go up the tower and look costs like $25. It's stupid. It's going to be sunny today. Highs will be around 43. Then tonight, cloudy with lows around 31. And on Saturday, a little warmer with highs around 50 and sunshine. Saturday night, it's going to be partly cloudy with lows down around 24. And then on Sunday, mostly sunny with highs near 45. KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is not showing anything over the 4 states. It's 25 in Diamond, 21 in Webb City, and 23 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app. So today we're talking about the craziest behavior you've ever witnessed during a Black Friday sale. Maybe you didn't experience it this year, hopefully not, but in years past, if you've ever seen somebody go nutso over a product or some ridiculous behavior, we want to know about it at 623-1025, or you can tell us on Facebook. Here's Luke Bryan on the 4 states #1 for country, KIX 102.5. Oh, well, Jimmy left Walmart just for me. You should have stayed there, Jimmy. No, I'm kidding. Mom, your show's on, right? It's all ridiculous. Right. It's not. Lookout Mountain, which when you go to Nashville, you head south out of Nashville and it takes you to Chattanooga. Right before you get to Chattanooga, there's a little town. I can't remember the name of it, but you exit off the interstate and you go down into the town and then you drive up this hill and it's back and forth, these very, very steep winding roads. And they have all these rock gardens that were built by this eccentric millionaire had built up there back in the 40s, 50s, 30s, whenever. This is also the site of a Civil War battle, a very famous Civil War battle, Lookout Mountain. Was right before the Battle of Chattanooga. Anyway, I've been down. I've seen the waterfall. I've been up in the tower. You can see a long, long ways. But still, $25 just to go up there and you look around. All right, good. Yeah, let's go. And the waterfall, the cave system is very pretty. It's very nice. It's very easy to walk through. It's not like Marble Cave. You know, Marble Cave gets a little tight in places, which to me is more fun. This is more open. They've got paved walkways all through it. The one thing that they do, where the waterfall comes out up at the top and it pours down into this big pool, this big pond lake thing inside the cave, and you can walk around in this bridged off area under the waterfall and around. They turn the lights off while you're in there to show you what it would have looked like to the explorers who found it. Oh, yep, I missed the inactivity. Our TikTok live just went off, which we're going to have to wrap things up a little early this morning. I've got to get some stuff done before I get out of here early today. So we're going to wrap up a little bit early. Let me encourage you to go ahead and call if you have any of your stories for Black Friday behavior. But on Monday, Secret Sound's going to be back. Your first chance of the day to guess and win the cash after hearing the hint today. That's going to be exciting. Plus, we're going to be talking about would you rather have a Monday or a Friday off. And don't forget that Monday night, the Carthage Christmas Parade is going to be happening. We're going to be at that. So, with that being said, wish you guys a very happy Thanksgiving weekend. And we will talk to you. Jen will be back on Monday. We'll find out what she thinks about Grumpy Old Man. Have a great rest of your weekend, guys. Bye.